Guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. And this is going to be the part 2 install of the headliner. And what I'm going to do today is remove the front seat and the center console. I think the driver's seat I don't have to remove. I moved it pretty much as far as I could to the front, but I think it's possible to maybe get the headliner in by just removing the passenger seat and the center console, and then moving these seats back. I'll give it a shot. The less I remove, the better, and then see how that works out. So let's go ahead and get this started and finish it up, get the headliner in and see how it looks. Alrighty, let's go. So before I go ahead and put the headliner in, I'm gonna check out the antenna. I'm gonna unbolt that bracket and pop this up and see what's underneath. So let's take a look real quick. All right, so I removed the bolt, and it has this little weird metal washer and then a plastic, I guess, spacer. And then the way it holds it in, it kind of presses against the ceiling. And then let's pop the antenna off. And what I actually see where the problem might be, as far as why some people's headliner or ceilings are leaking, is maybe because of this right there. This little cutout. So when an antenna is sitting like that, you have this cutout, and of course my phone died again. I had to take it and put it in the freezer for a few minutes. It's about 103 degrees outside right now. When the phone shut off, I measured the temperature, and it was around 120 degrees. So it's not too bad. It doesn't get that crazy hot, but I guess 120 degrees is fairly hot when it's recording. So I guess it's a safety issue. It just shuts off. But anyways. As I was saying about this little thing right here, you got this little cutout in the back. So what do you think happens when the water runs down the roof of the truck and then hits this area right here? It probably gets some water in there. It has nowhere to go, and over time, let's say it rains for a good month or so, the water starts building up in here. Maybe you get some dirt here, debris, water can't get out anywhere, and obviously it's gonna go in this hole. Since it can't get out anywhere, it goes in the hole, and then it starts dripping right here on the headliner. Headliner goes all the way to the windshield right here. Then the water builds up in here, and that's where you start getting stains. And I even seen some trucks have stains all the way over here and all the way to the other side. So if the water has nowhere to go, it basically just kind of splashes around inside, because the way the headliner is made, it's kind of curved up over here on the edge. So even if the water gets inside the headliner, it has nowhere to go because it has the slip right here, so it doesn't get out. It just kind of splashes around everywhere. So I don't know, it's kind of a weird design to have this little. So what I'm gonna end up doing is get a slice, pretty much a opening about this big right here on the bottom. So if water does build up in here, it'll at least run out on this side. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but I think that's kind of a good thing to know for the future. And there's also this little seal, but it's like a foamy rubber seal, so sometimes it might, you know, maybe it goes bad or whatever, and then it starts seeping through that seal. So I just thought I'll share that with you guys. All right guys, let's get this done. Let's go. Well, sadly, looks like I do need to remove the front seat as well, the driver's seat. I thought I'll be able to kind of squeeze it in there, but looks like it's a no-go because now the seat is in the way. I was thinking maybe I'll squeeze it in there and then be able to move the seat back and lean it back, and then I'll be able to get it to the top, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So yeah, if you're gonna do something like this, just remove both front seats and the console. But now it will be a little bit more difficult to remove because the headliner's in the way, and I don't want to pull it out because it was a little bit tight getting it in there. So I'll try to remove the seat how I can, and then get the headliner to the top. All right, just more things to do. Guys, here's what I have so far. I was able to get the headliner in finally, put the front driver's seat in place, and now I'm just kind of put it in one corner at a time, trying to line everything up to make sure all the holes line up and everything fits well. On this side I was able to slide it in to the plastic covers from the top, but on that side I had to remove the plastics in order to, same thing on this side, remove the plastic cover, and then now I gotta install it. It should clip in on the back side there. There's two clips. I just gotta line them up, and then also use the hot glue gun and all the cables so they don't move around anywhere. And I'm just gonna connect that one, and this one is hanging for the light. So it's going good. It's not too bad, just a lot of things here and there. And also let me show you the roof antenna. What I end up doing is cutting a hole on the bottom here with the X-Acto knife right there. That way, if the water does build up in here, like it'll come in from the top, for example, and then I'll be able to run down. You can also, if you want, maybe silicone the hole with the black silicone, or like a windshield type of glue. That would work as well, but I just don't see a reason for having a hole there. Just seems kind of pointless. So that's what I did, and I'm pretty sure that'll prevent any kind of leaks that might develop in this area from water building up. So now I just got to tighten this up and then continue on installing the headliner. And of course, in order to plug in to the lamp on top, I got to remove, well actually I got to fold down the canopy in order to get access to the light, because you have to remove the light in order to plug in the cable. So let's drop the top, plug in the tail light, and then finish up this headliner. Alrighty, let's go. Alright guys, the headliner is finally finished. It took a little while. It was a harder job than I thought, but it's finally finished. Everything's working, all the handles are on, all the side panels, everything's good. Clean up the interior just a little bit, still gotta do more detailing. I wanted to do the whole truck, including the interior, blah blah blah, everything. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. This completes the Headliner project, and I decided to put up the canopy just for the heck of it. It's summertime, so why not? So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I got more videos coming up. See ya.